DJI have just announced their brand new, miniature and super affordable DJI Mic Mini. Look how tiny that is. That is so tiny. I can just balance with my finger here. Yeah, look at that. So I've been using the original DJI mics for over a year now, and honestly, I couldn't create content without them. They have been my go-to mics whenever I need the best quality audio, especially in louder or windy environments. I use them for my entire series traveling down to Italy on my electric scooter, and so many of you commented about how incredible the audio sounded. So I am super excited that they've released an even more compact version, and I can't wait to show you what this little guy can do. First off, let's talk about the size. This thing is absolutely tiny. It's only 10 grams. It's almost 3 times smaller than the original DJI mic. You can clip it to your shirt, your bag strap, your hat, or even your motorbike helmet strap, which I was recently shown, and I did that in an upcoming video on my main channel, which you'll get to see. You can either use the strong magnet clip or the built-in back clip here. It kind of depends on how much movement there is, how thick your clothing is. I actually end up using both. I've actually clipped this on to the collar here with the original mic's back clip, but I often also use the magnet clip. I'll show you what it looks like here. So that's with that. It also has these little clip-on windscreens, which honestly I would use most of the time, especially if I'm outside. In a room like this where there's no wind, it's fine without. But most of the time I would use these little muffs, these little fluffy windscreens. And with the Mic Mini, thanks to its smaller size, when I clip it onto like even a light t-shirt or tank top like this, you barely notice it's there. The original mic, when I clipped it on, it would sometimes like sag down. The only reason I'm using the original DJI mic today for this video is because I wanted to show you the whole setup. And if I was using it, I wouldn't have it physically in my hand to show you. So the Mic Mini is perfect for anyone who wants great wireless audio without having to lug around a big setup. I actually used to use the bulkier Rode wireless mics with the external transmitter that you had to either clip onto your belt or put in your pocket. And honestly, it was a nightmare. I didn't enjoy using those. So I way prefer the all-in-one mic and transmitter like this. It's a huge improvement from older technology, so I'm a big fan. When it comes to quality, this mic is fantastic. It features 2-level noise cancellation. So whether you're recording in a quiet room like this or in a noisy environment, it handles it with ease. Plus, it has automatic limiting, which adjusts the audio levels and prevents clipping. This is a lifesaver when you're filming in unpredictable scenes or dealing with sudden loud noises, which happens to me a lot when I'm out and about. One of my favorite features is this charging case. It's pocket sized, it keeps everything neat and tidy inside, including the fluffy windscreens and the 3.5mm audio cable. I'm gonna show you that now quickly. So the older case for the original mic, you couldn't put the windscreens in the case. So this is the original DJI Mic 1. There is the Mic 2 now, which I haven't got that, so I can't compare. But with the Mic 1, you couldn't include the wind muffs. So the fluffy windscreens that went on the top of the mic, it's a bit more awkward trying to connect those. You couldn't actually close the case with them on, so I'd always have to take them off to charge and close the case, charge it, and then I'd have to put this somewhere safe. And I always was losing them and having to check all my pockets and figure out where I left it. And then with the new Mic Mini, this is great, look, you can clip on these little windscreens and you can wrap up this little 3.5mm jack and just tuck it in there, put them back into the case to charge. You've got your little audio cable there as well. Clips closed. Everything is contained within that case, which is so good. It means I'm not going to lose anything again, because like I said, I lose things very easily. Boom. Use it, back in, charge. Love it. So yeah, this case can charge the mics and the receiver up to 3.6 times, giving you a total of 48 hours of power, which means you can shoot all weekend without worrying about the battery. And if you're in a rush, a quick 5-minute charge will give you an extra hour of use, which is perfect for those last-minute shoots. So the DJI Mic Mini works with a wide range of devices. You can connect it to cameras, smartphones, computers, and action cameras. Personally, I've mainly used mine with my Insta360 X4 and it's been flawless. If you're using a DJI device like the Osmo Action 5 Pro or the Osmo Pocket 3, it connects directly via Bluetooth without needing this receiver. This integration with the DJI Osmo audio ecosystem is a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? It makes it more simple and efficient. And while Bluetooth connection doesn't match the quality of using the physical receiver, it's more than good enough for things like stories, reels, or live streams from your phone. One thing to note is that the DJI Mic Mini doesn't have onboard recording like the original DJI mic. I think just because it's so much more compact. So if you're looking for something that's a standalone recorder, this isn't the device for you. But for me, this is definitely going to be the mic I start using. I'm upgrading from this mic because it's a smaller, lighter receiver. So when I clip it onto the side of my camera, it's going to be way better for me. And like I said, it's just way more convenient not having to take these windscreens on and off, having it all in the case. So yeah, even though it doesn't do the onboard recording, it is a better device for me. So it's also worth mentioning there are 3 recording modes: stereo, mono, and mono safety track. Stereo mode records each transmitter on a separate channel, while mono combines them onto one track. And then the mono safety track is a game changer because it records a backup at -6 decibels. So the main audio peaks, you've got a clean backup to work with in post-production. And for those of you that have worked with audio that is peaking, this could be a lifesaver. One check, one check, one. Okay, let's do a quick sound test. Here's the raw audio straight from my Sony a7S III. It's kind of echoey, maybe usable, but it's not ideal. It's a bit more background noise. And then this is the Mic Mini plugged into my other a7S III with the receiver. So you can kind of hear the audio difference. It's much clearer. I'm guessing it sounds pretty similar to the original DJI mic, but there's the audio test. Like I said, a7S III, built-in mic, echoey. And then when you're using the DJI Mini, much clearer. Hopefully reduces all of that echo, and where it's really going to shine is outside with lots of wind and loud noises. Another feature I love is the auto power on and off when connected to a camera. If you enable this in the DJI Mimo app, your mic turns on and off automatically with your camera, which I love because it just simplifies your whole workflow. And I hate those mics where you have to remember to power them on and off before you record. I've heard horror stories from some of my creator friends that forgot to turn their mics on and have literally lost days worth of footage. So having that feature is pretty amazing. So I've had a lot of friends recently ask me what wireless lav mic should they get for filming outside in windy conditions. And I'm going to recommend the Mic Mini to all of them. Like you've seen, it's super portable, reliable, and it's packed with features to make content creation easier and more enjoyable. Okay, finally, it's time to reveal the price, and this is where it's just the winner for me because of how affordable it is. So most affordable, if you just want to buy the receiver and one of the mics, this is only $89, which is an incredible deal. And if you want to get the whole bundle with a charging case, 2 mics and the receiver, it's only $169, which is still unbelievable for what you're getting. I forgot to mention as well, they do a white version of the mic with a light grey fluffy windscreen. I guess this works if you're wearing white shirts. I kind of feel like it'd be cool if you could have little clip-on cases of different colours depending on what clothing you were wearing, but I think white and black are a good start. So whether you're just starting out or looking for an upgrade, this little guy is worth checking out. I'll leave a link below if you want to learn more or get one for yourself. And please, if you have any questions, ask them in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer them. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video.